Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Hoy estamos aquí otra vez en atelier de Patricia Hamada colección. Estoy aquí con la maquilladora muy famosa, Georgina Morris. Georgina, thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you. It's a great pleasure.
Hoy Georgina van a demostrar maquillaje de novia. Para mí, tengo mucha ilusión. José también. Bueno, yo puedo esperar. Empezamos con, mira, muchísimos maquillajes que tiene aquí Georgina, porque, bueno, no como mío, ya hemos enseñado mi bolso de maquillaje otro día, y de Tiara, y Bridget, y Patricia, pero es lo que lleva Georgina, porque es profesional, es diferente que tenemos nosotros en nuestro bolso. Bueno, es muy interesante, pero ahora vamos a conocer, bueno, técnico que tiene Georgina y otras profesionales que como ella. Y bueno, hoy es tipo de novia. Otro día vamos a hacer otro maquillaje con Georgina.
So today we're going to be doing a bridal look on SAEKO. Now, bridal look seems quite a natural, easy look to do for your makeup, but it's really, really difficult to get your skin looking fantastically glowing. So we're going to do a step-by-step today, showing you some tips and hints how to get that beautiful skin and flawless look for your wedding day. And if you really just prep the skin beforehand, that's one of the biggest secrets. So I hope you like the look. Okay, so really we just want to prep the skin. SAEKO's not got any makeup on at the moment. So I'm just toning the skin. You can use any toner you like. I'm using Dermalogica. When I work on a lot of brides and clients, I need to use products that are good for sensitive skin. So just really make sure your skin is clean. If you're doing your own makeup on your wedding day, I would suggest to really exfoliate. So you want all of those dead skin cells off the face before applying any product to it. SAEKO's got great skin, as you can see. And what we want to do really on your wedding day is to enhance that beauty already. We don't want to mask it with too much makeup. So after you've toned, what we're going to do is, I'm not going to be using too much moisture, especially here in Marbella. The climate's really, really amazing, so your skin will be producing lots of natural oils throughout the day. You don't want to overload it with too much. Now I can use, or you can use at home, any primer. Now primer is something that you put on the skin. It's not a moisturizer, it's a primer. It's basically a layer of product that protects your skin from any of the makeup that you put on, and also it will allow that makeup to last your whole wedding day, okay? So I'm just using a Clarins Beauty Base, it's a flash balm on SAEKO today. This is a bit of an old product I use quite a lot in my kit. It just gives the skin fantastic glow and it keeps the makeup on. So we just want to do a light coating, focusing basically on the upper cheek area, not coming in too much down to the center of the face. I feel like I'm going to eat that microphone.
Very soothing, this.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Very refreshing.
With any primer that you put onto your face, the idea is not to push it into the skin, but just to lay it across the top. You're just creating a barrier. If you've got very, very dry skin, I would recommend moisturising first. And if you have very, very sensitive skin, probably advise you to use a sunscreen down here. Okay, so just let that settle into the skin for a few minutes. The thing that I found with brides is that everybody wants to look really, really natural, and so I've started using a product which is from Australia. It's called Vanity. We should say that with Australian accent, Vanity. And what it does is it's a completely natural organic range, so it lets your skin breathe, and there's no chemicals, no parabens, no nothing bad for your skin, so it's really, really great for your wedding day. So what you want to do is, I've just mixed a couple of colours, you can see on my hand here. Sometimes with foundations that you buy you can get pretty much an exact colour, but sometimes you have to mix it. So if you just look at my hand and SAEKO's face, you can pretty much see the colour's pretty much the same. Now, one mistake that people tend to make is they always choose a foundation too dark for the skin. This is a big no-no. You really, if anything, want the foundation just slightly lighter, and you can then darken over with bronzer on the top. You can test the product just on the corner of the chin and the side of the face. If the colour blends in completely to the skin, you know you've chosen the right colour. If you can see a line, then you need to change it. So now what you want to do is you want to take the product onto a brush. I like to use a brush. This is a Shuyamura Goat brush. It's one of the best foundation brushes I've ever used. You want to start at the outside of the face, working your way in. You want more product on the outside than the inside, and that gives you more of a natural look. So you just turn that way from me. And what you want to do is just start off with a small amount of product, and you want to build that up to get the effect you need. You can use sort of small circular motions to really blend it, and don't forget the ears and under the jawline. Your ears tend to have a lot of blood in, so they tend to be redder than the face. Again, this is a very, very natural look, and the trick is it's all about blending. I'm just going to carry on doing this blending now because it's going to be a while just to blend it in. Just look up for me. Just look up. And just turn that way from me. And just look up. And just look at me. So you can start to see we've just built up the gradual layers, and if you just look at SAEKO's face, it's absolutely beautiful. This just looks like her skin, but you've just got a bit more coverage, and depending on how much coverage you want, you just build up in very, very, very small layers. I'm just going to do a few more layers on there, different colours. Concealer just underneath the eye area and around the nose, tends to be a bit more redness. You can take any concealer you're using. I like to use Bobbi Brown. As you can see, I have a big selection of colours to use here, but you can just use any. The concealer needs to be a little bit heavier than your foundation just to give you that extra coverage. And you need to choose a concealer that's lighter, one shade, just that's all, underneath the eyes. And again, you just want to blend that in. Just look at me and look up for me and close your eyes. Clouds are falling to